Hi, my name is Khamissa.
Hello, and I am Mohammed Vahed.
Welcome to Khamissa Vahed Public Speaking Academy.
The #1 public speaking specialists.
Mohammed, you and I discussed something, and we always show concern about people. We're concerned about the structure of a talk. And why is an introduction so important? What are your own observations today about people's introductions?
Yes. Idris, studies have found today that the attention span of the audience is no more than 10 minutes. So it's absolutely essential for the speaker to grab the attention of the audience when it is at the highest, and that is at the beginning of the speech. Idris, what is your experience regarding how speakers normally introduce their talks? Do they grab the attention or not?
In fact, many people jokingly tell me whenever I listen to him, I fall off to sleep at the very, very beginning. And I find that many speakers do not spend enough time thinking about the introduction. How, as you said, how can I grab the attention? How can I begin in a unique way? How can I stimulate the interest and the audience say, wow, I want to listen to him? And I find many of them fail. And many of them take it for granted. Their focus is so much on the meat of the topic, on the content of the topic, they do not realize an introduction is significant. And the point that you made, and you and I need to reinforce it, that people will always remember your introduction. So you have an opportunity either to grab the attention or to make them fall asleep.
Idris, is there any example that you can give of a good, powerful opening?
Yes, indeed. And Mohammed, I'm going to demonstrate that for you and for our viewers. Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that 50% of all of us suffer from one form or other of depression? It could be you. It could be your neighbor. And in my presentation today, I'm going to help you to identify it. And you know me, I'm a giver of hope. I'll help you to find a solution. And then you'll feel a sense of liberation. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a cold winter's morning at 9 o'clock when suddenly I learnt of the demise of a very dear friend. A friend that had one incredible quality, a quality that humanity needs today, a quality you and I can embrace.
I'll give you an example of a fitting quotation for an opening to a presentation that is to people who are involved in substance abuse. A bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you fail to take the turn. On average, we take 20,000 breaths per day. But how do we breathe? Do we breathe deeply or do we breathe shallowly? Do we breathe so that our lungs expand, or do we breathe just filling the top part of our lungs and just below the collarbones? How do you breathe? And how do you breathe? Idris, the two examples you gave of powerful openings, one was giving a startling fact and the other is opening with a story. I found that very captivating. In fact, the startling fact made me think, do I fall amongst the people who have these depression problems? So that grabbed my attention immediately. And also the second point that you made about storytelling. You know, it reminds me, Idris, that we are all children at heart.
Yeah, absolutely.
And whenever we hear someone say, once upon a time, it immediately piques our attention. And that's exactly what happened to me. I think so there were wonderful examples that you gave, Idris.
In fact, Mohammed, I must tell you, I often try these techniques and the response I get is unbelievable because many people are not used to it, because today you find many people exchange pleasantries, they want to thank the organizers, or they say inane things like this. On my way here, I decide to do this. I'm not too sure what I'm going to say. I'm not a public speaker. And they come out there, they even ask this question, I hope you could hear me at the back. And a smart aleck at the back will say, no, I cannot hear you. He has heard you, right? But similarly, Mohammed, thank you for your gracious comments. The idea of using a quotation is a very, very powerful one. I especially liked the quotations you use, because those quotations to me reflect life, and it transcends people's boundaries. It affects everyone, and I felt that was very, very powerful. And in terms of the rhetorical questions, each question that you asked made me again reflect, introspect. I began to think about my loved ones and people around me. And I think what we have demonstrated today to all of you, that an introduction is indeed a powerful weapon. Think about it very, very seriously. Don't go out there and have a mundane introduction. Think of something that's going to stimulate the mind of the listener. It will excite him, and he will say, wow, if this introduction is so powerful, I'm sure the rest of the talk will also be powerful. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, our information is there. Please contact us, and we are here to help you. This is Khamissa saying bye.
Thank you, Muhammad Vahed, signing off.